afternoon. This is Michelle Silverman-Bedell from Silverson's Realty. Today I would like to speak about the difference between the assessment or the assessed value as well as your taxes in real estate and we'll speak about residential real estate now. And this is mostly in Westchester County, but it probably pertains to other locales as well. So when you look at the listing sheet, I am always asked, what is the difference between the taxes that's listed on the listing as well as the assessment? And in many communities, it's very different. So your assessment is made up of your land value and your improvement or your home, and then you get one total assessment. That assessment in many communities will change based on purchase price when you sell a home or when somebody buys. So you have to be very concerned in many locales. So just to give you an example, in all the river towns, in Mamaroneck, in Larchmont, in Scarsdale, in Greenberg, in Rybrook, these communities are almost or fully assessed communities whereby that assessed value will change and really be based on the purchase price in many cases. And this pertains to single-family dwellings, single-family homes. In other communities, such as New Rochelle, Harrison, White Plains, amongst a few, that assessment was established when the home was built and may have changed if improvements have been made. But that assessment or assessed value will not change once that property trades or sells to a new owner. The only way that assessment will change if people did a major renovation to the house, a kitchen, a bathroom, added a floor, a deck, or whatever, that assessment then will reflect the improvements that were made. Now, it's very important that when you buying a property, you really check to make sure that if any permits were done, that those permits were closed out, and that the assessment reflects the improvements or the permits that were done. So it's very important, especially if you're buying, you want to know what your taxes will be, because that will impact your taxes, especially if it's a relatively recent renovation, right? And not something, let's say, 10 or 20 years old. Because people do it, they may take a permit, and then they just never close it out because they may not want to incur more taxes. So it's very important to understand the difference between the assessment and the taxes. And keep in mind that taxes are typically made up of your county tax. In Westchester, it's Westchester. In Nassau, it would be Nassau. Your city or village or town tax, as well as your school tax. And in some communities, you may have to pay, such as in New Rochelle, a refuse charge or sewer charge in addition to your taxes. So you really have to, depending on the taxes, you really should always check your taxes before you buy a property or when you're listing a property with the tax office, just to confirm that the taxes are correct. I never take it from the homeowner, not that I don't trust them, but it's very important to get very accurate taxes. And in many cases, there are exemptions on if you've been a veteran or if you get a basic star or if you have an enhanced star. There are different ways to reduce the taxes as well. So if you have any questions, please give me a call. It's 914-906-4376, Silverson's Realty, and have a great day.